What is up, Big Nature Girl? Welcome to another episode of Back Babe TV. This is going on year, oh my gosh, is it year 6 already? 5, 4, 5, 6 years. Where we'll be meeting the same time, same place every Saturday, 7 a.m. West Coast time, 10 a.m. East Coast time. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode. Happy New Year, happy Chinese New Year for all y'all. You gotta wear your red today. And this is my husband's alarm clock. Good morning, honey. We're gonna do some exciting, fun things today. We're gonna wrap up the big game squares. We managed to fill everything up, so the big game is tomorrow. It's a very exciting household for us because we are huge 49er fans. So it's a mix of anxiety and like good excitement, right? I'm gonna update you guys on what's going on with 31, and then we're gonna do a little fun unboxing right here. I got some Pampered Chef haul. Okay, you guys know these Back Babe TVs. I keep you up to date on all things 31, but I'm in like that caterpillar era, that caterpillar phase where I'm in this phase of self discovery. Trying to figure out where I'm landing. And so I hope I'm learning this about myself. I'm a very verbalized person, meaning I have to share what's on my heart and what's on my mind with others. Um, One, to like simply let it out, because I've known even when I was a young girl, like whenever I bottled it in, it would come out like it would come out unhealthy. Let's just say that, like where I fall out or I lash out. So I hope you don't mind these chit chats, and at the same time I do some fun unboxing, because who wants to unbox something by yourself? So I feel like when I do it with you guys, it's like you're here with me, in my office unboxing with me, right? Yes, Tammy, thank you so much for giving this video a big like. So I'm going to go ahead and say hello to everybody. Let us know where you're chiming in from, and what the weather's like in your part of this beautiful world. As I say hi to everyone. Carmen, good morning. And I'm glad you are here. I'm doing this Pampered Chef thing with Carmen, and she can help me know all about these tools. Carmen's been a bag babe here on the channel for many, many years, and I'm so blessed to call her a great friend all the way in Northern California, or Northern. There I go again, North Carolina. Ellen, good morning out of Maryland. It is 51 degrees here in Northern California. It is 44 degrees. Stay warm, friends. I'm not too sure, but here the sun is coming out. We're gonna have spring early according to the groundhog. Terry G out of Ohio, good morning, friend. Susan out of Illinois, top of the morning, friend. Lisa, good morning out of Maryland. Robin, good morning out of Missouri. Edna, good morning. Edna, is it Illinois, friend? Or is it Wisconsin? Oh gosh, I gotta remember. Let us know in the chat. Connie from Kentucky, good morning, my friend. Angela from Minnesota, I'm assuming you're listening to us in the earphones or the earbuds while you're working your Dairy Queen shift. Let us know, or not. Callie, how are you from Minnesota? Hope you're staying warm. Always love to you. Jeannie, good morning from Arizona. How are you, friend? I love, now that we're on like Facebook friends. Like I love seeing you and your husband and your real estate business. So I guess I could say if you're in Arizona, you're looking for a house out there, you guys have a realtor that is tried and true and Rockstar approved, because we chit chat. I chit chat with many of you guys offline, and I feel like I have a good sense of judgment with people and their character, and so I like to share your guys' talents and skills, right? Patty, good morning from Yes, I know, Patty. Patty, there's a few of you guys who are Kansas Chiefs fans. And for one day, we're gonna be on like sitting on opposite sides. But yes, good morning, Adam. And you know what's funny, Patty? When we played with you guys in 2020, that was one of the ways where I memorized or associated with you. I was like, Patty, Kansas City, because you were like, go Chiefs, go Chiefs. All right, Tammy B out of South Carolina. Good morning, my friend. Always a pleasure to see you guys. And let's see. Tammy says it's 50s there. 50s. Oh my gosh. Spring, Kentucky. It's spring storms today in Kentucky, right? Oh, do you see him here? I did not see my brother. Did I miss him? Hashtag I need a Ryan. Is my brother on? Maybe he popped in. I'm not too sure. Okay, Stephanie from Indiana. Good morning, Angela. She said always, always. I love that. Colleen. Good morning. 51 degrees in Western North Carolina. Thank you so much for being a channel member. I love how it highlights you in this bold color. And then yes, and then North Carolina. Why did I think Wisconsin, Illinois? But okay, that's adjusted. Arlene, good morning, friend. Arlene, you are up and early this morning as well. Thank you so much for being here. Lisa, I know I just watched the commercials for this is for the Super Bowl on Sunday. Usually that's like my forte too. And then sometimes like depending who's playing on the halftime, I'll watch that. But for the most part, it's the men of the household are a big football fans. All right, let's get to it, friends. So I want to give you a few updates with 31. Before, good morning, Paula. How are you, my friend? Good morning. The Easter edit, as you bag babes know, is on the website. And this deal ends in a few days. So February 16th. So think, okay, I can handle Valentine's Day, and then the day after Valentine's Day, this Easter edit, I'm going to say December 15th, is going to be ending. Okay, it's either ending or while supplies last. All right. Yes, like. Thank you so much, Susan. Totally helps me and the YouTube algorithm like boost this video up to reach more people. So thank you so much. Um, these are marked 40 to 60% off on Easter things. Again, February 16th, or I'm gonna say February 15th, bag babes. All right. I'm always trying to set you up for success. That's what I like to say. Set you up for success and do the 15th so that you guys can rest assured that your orders are in. Okay. These little bunny tail items, that's so cute. And then I also wanted to update you guys. I know some of you guys on the channel members. I update you as often as I can. Some low inventory stuff, but I wanted to share with you guys as a whole the ones that are low inventory, but are eventually going to get discontinued. So usually how it phases is that they have numbers right in distribution center, and then it when they hit a certain number, then they send an alert to us consultants like, hey, this is on low inventory. And then when it hits low inventory, it can go one of two boxes, right? Meaning stop sale or back order. So like, hey, we're getting more stock in, but it won't be released until so and so date, like later that month, later next month, or whatever. So that's the stop sale low inventory back order branch. Then there's the other branch when it goes stop sale. This is the discontinued, meaning that once we run out, and we're not filling this inventory. So I feel like I should share this pod first or I should share this pod with y'all today so that you guys can plan ahead and choose to shop or just I'm always about sharing information so that you make that informed decision. That's what I'm trying to say. Natalie, good morning from California. Good morning, top of the morning. I hope you are staying dry. I know we just had a storm last week, crazy. And now everything's green and beautiful, right? Thank you so much, Colleen, for sharing in your VIP group. So these are the two items that are currently on the low inventory and then are going to be on the discontinued route. Okay. Let me just verify. I'm going to show it to you on the screen as well. So the pack away duffel in the tie-dye pack away duffel, the pack away duffel in the black tie-dye. So this guy is on low inventory and is expected to go discontinued before the end of the month. Okay. So if you have your eye on this guy, make sure you shop it sooner than later. I'm still like I love the idea of this where you can pack it to something small so that you can always have an extra bag whenever you travel, right? So I'm eventually going to grab one of these. I don't know why I struggle with it, but but as you bag babes know, if you've ever watched me or like give me pro tips, like when I go to conference or go to like vacationing, I always try and bring another bag because those are like souvenirs you know, stuff that you buy on the trip. I mean, I'm grateful that most places can ship to your home address either at an additional cost or free of service for wherever you're going. But you just never know. And I always love, like, I always try to plan space in my luggage, or like, you know, there was a rare occasion where we bought so much stuff that I had to buy an extra bag at my other location, wherever I was, just so that we can bring it on. But I've seen that too before, like at conference. I know this one of the consultant leaders. She's so amazing. She went super shopping wherever we were, and she had to buy. She went to like TJ Maxx or Ross, and she had to buy an additional like rolling bag just to put all the stuff that she bought on our like wherever trip we were at. So this is a great. I love this concept where it's you have this, it folds up into the pocket. This, it's the size of this pocket. And that way you can always bring an extra, like it's the size of this pocket. Everything fits in this pocket. I think the reason why I struggle, it's just it's so darn big. But I think, I mean, I want it big, right? If, especially if if I'm supposed to pack a whole bunch of stuff. So you can put this on your carry-on, basically. That's what it would be, right? Good morning, Deanna. How are you, my friend? So good to see you here in the chat. If you're just joining, this is one of the items that are going to be discontinued by the end of the month if it does sell out. Okay. So the tie-dye pack away duffel in this color. All right. And the second one, there are two items I'm going to share. And I'm reading just to double verify, because I don't want to share the wrong information here. It's the double zipped crossbody, which this thing is really growing on me, and it's going to be in the navy blue. You bag babes are loving this navy blue. This was the first color that went sold out with the relaxed tote. So this one, if it sells out, it's not coming back. Okay. At conference, this looks so good with the gold thread. Actually, all three of them looked good. This also, one of them put coral for this one, like a coral peach threading on here. That looks so good. And then just for you bag bays that are watching and didn't see my new video that I uploaded yesterday, where I showcased a lot of the catalog. This one is actually canvas. It's not faux leather. Okay, just to let you guys know that this this part is faux leather, and the strap is faux leather, but the actual white part is a canvas material. Okay. A lot of people saying like, hey, you should Scotch guard it, just so that it protects and keeps it clean. But this is such a good travel size bag, and I saw it a lot on display. Right. KP says, I have the double zip and love it. Yes, if you don't remember, it was this tote, this relax crossbody tote in the navy blue. That was one of the first to sell out. And I don't even, yeah, this one. And we finally got it back in January. I think it sold out early in the catalog season. So if you guys needed, if you guys had your eye on this one's back. This one was also good with the coral. A lot of people were doing like with the coral peach. I showed it in the video, but that was really cute. Angela says, I have a double crossbody in black and love it. I am able to shorten the straps and turn it into a fanny pack when I was in DC last year. See, that's so, you guys are so good. You know, you fit, and she's talking about this one. If you guys are chances are y'all visual people. That's why you're here on YouTube, because I'm a visual person. So she was talking about this one. Yes, you can adjust the straps so that it turns into a fanny pack of some sort. That kind of looks like it's a fanny pack. I love that a lot of people have been asking for color in black. So I'm glad we're seeing black. And you can always pizzazz it with your personalization, right? You can always make it pop, right? Okay. As far as 31, that's all that I have to share in terms of what's up to date. I still have my 31 codes for you bag babes. I'm gonna put it up above the time. What am I at? 1442. In terms of what's happening in February, up above when I edit it. But I do want to share that we do have a $31 code that us consultants can share with you guys, and you'll get this bundle. So for $31, you can come into the 31 world, but you do need a code. So It says already have a code, then you can get started. But if you don't have a code, feel free to reach out to me or the consultant that you choose to work with. Of course, as always, I'm honored for you guys to join me, and then we can move forward in the direction that you wish to go with your 31 journey. Okay. If you're new to me or my story, one of the ways I reached to the top of the company is helping newbies come into our company and get them to their first $1,000 sales. I'm proud to say Carmen, who's my leader, my one and only leader on my team, she has that natural talent too. So I'm just so amazed at like how empowered and like just getting you just getting you your purses. Like you guys are driven and I love it. You know, I live vicariously through you guys, right? Kathy, good morning, my friend. All right, so let's go ahead and fill the squares before I do this Pampered Chef unboxing. So if you're new to the squares, Super Bowl squares, big game squares, it's a blank canvas, okay? I do have the filled one here of all the names associated with the numbers. Thank you guys who said any, or thank you guys for letting the kids pick the numbers. That they surely had fun. I'm going to, after I fill the boxes here with the top and side numbers, I'm going to send you guys confirmed copies of the box picture. Okay. In order to complete the box or to complete the board, we have to assign these top numbers, and these top numbers are determined by the final score. Okay, so I will give you examples of that once they're all filled. So in order to do this, I have to randomize from 0 to 9 the top wheel. So we'll go ahead and do that right now. Let me get a pencil here so that I can fill it. We're gonna shuffle it just so to make it all like totally random, right? And make it all fairness. Okay, let's go ahead and fill the top part with me. All right, here we go. Let's shuffle and let's see what the first box. We're doing the first box right here. We're gonna go Kansas City first, okay? So the first box is going to be 0. Yay! Okay, we're gonna remove that and then we're gonna spin again. Second box, we're doing the second box right here. It's going to be 9. Okay, we're gonna remove that and then we're gonna go ahead and do the next box right here. This is gonna be the third box up top. 6. Okay, we're gonna remove that and then we're gonna spin again. I'm sorry, I don't. How come this thing? I love this wheel, but sometimes I'm all about the. I like the confetti, but I also love the yay 7 up top. Okay, we're gonna remove that. So that 7 is the fourth box right here. Okay. Right. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Right. We're gonna remove that. It's always interesting, like the whole like Swifty movement. Okay, spinning. Right? It's like, should we bet on whether Taylor makes the game and how many sightings there are? I know she's gonna make the game. She has to be there, right? Number 1. Okay, the next box, and then we're gonna go ahead and fill the next one. Last 4. Is going to be 2. Good job. Thank you guys. And then we're filling these boxes up top, just so like, what is she doing these numbers for? And then I'm going to explain to you how they work. And then let's do the last 2 numbers. Last 2 numbers, spinning, spinning, spinning. The next one is 3. So the last one in the very corner is going to be 4, obviously. So we got 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 9, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 5, 3, 4. Okay, great. So now we got to fill the San Francisco side. All right. I got a whole entire new wheel here. We're going to shuffle, 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 shuffle to be in fairness. And let's get the first number. So many dads are okay with Swifties. Their daughters are watching the game now. Oh, I love that, Colleen. That is so true, right? So this is going to be number 1. The first box right here is going to be number 1. All right, so we're going to remove that. And I mean, honestly, it is like such a movement. And from a marketing term, marketing I'm all big on marketing. 9 is the next box. It's like this is like the ultimate collaboration with NFL. Like, how are we gonna get more women to watch football? You're gonna get some magical star like Taylor Swift um, to be at the games, right? And now, like, they're like, not only like, there's also a whole fashion movement because she has like these customized jerseys and gear that I'm sure she has her people make, or I don't know who makes them. But they're I mean, all they're cute, like, how are you gonna make a jersey cute? You just follow her. For All right, we're almost done there. We got the last 4 boxes. 7. We're gonna remove that. Last few here. Thank you guys. Maybe this is a great. Let me see. 2, and then so up for grabs. Once I get all these boxes filled, we're gonna get 4 winners, all at 125. Spending money to get some new 31, and then most of y'all, I think all of you guys, did a quarter. Is it 0 or 6 0? A quarterback special. And so I'm gonna put you guys in another fifth winning raffle, and whoever wins that, I guess you guys can decide if you want the $100+ mystery bundle, or do you want to shop at 40%. Oh, and the last one is 5. Okay, so how this works. So I'm going to do the first one. I wish I could write on this, but I cannot. I'm sure there's a way, but I can't figure it out. So the first box is here 0, and the first box here is 1. So let's say at the end of first quarter, it's Kansas City, 10, San Francisco 20. All right. I mean, or 21. Let's just say that. So we're going to look at Kansas City. We're going to look at the end of the score. It's 0, so it would be this box. And then San Francisco's 21. So we would go to the 1. So whoever has this box is the winner. Okay. So the next will go with the next quarter, whatever the last ending number it is on the scoreboard, and then you intersect, and wherever those two intersect, that's going to be the box who wins. Okay, so that's how boxes go. Just in case you've never played squares. Okay, it's really big. It's really big for the big game. I know a lot of men at work. They're in several different pools. They call it a pool too. So it's just fun, right? Patty, I am so sure they're sending her stuff, right? I am so sure. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get to some fun, because I want to share this Pampered Chef unboxing with y'all. If you do not know, I do have a party going on, and I have a big goal. It's for Carmen. Carmen, I want to lift your spirit in any way, and I like. Granted, we're on different coasts of this beautiful country. I'm hoping you could see my heart, and my mission is here with you, so you can help earn. She's gone for a goal. You guys know I'm all about goals, and so let me see here. Can I edit this? Yes. And so she reached out to me, and the always first thing about is asking, right? Because if you don't ask, then the answer is going to be always no. We tell our children that. Good morning, Christina. How are you, my friend from Kansas City? I always tell my children that, but sometimes I have to tell myself that, right? If I don't ask for the raise, the answer is no. If I don't ask if I can go home early, the answer is no. Okay, so a little backstory about me. My husband is the cook of the family. Do you have the PS? Yes, I just dropped it. Thank you. It's okay. Colleen, you are not, girlfriend, don't. And like I said, you got to ask, or else, especially in my world, if you don't ask, I'm going to forget, or I'm going to like get squirreled and move on, right? As I do this unboxing, I'm going to go ahead and share like some updates in my personal life. And thank you guys so much for hanging in there with me. I feel, like I said, even though I'm just talking to a camera and there's like nobody in here, like after so many years, I literally feel like this is a back and forth relationship, and I hope you guys do too. At this, that's always my like my ultimate goal. Not even a goal, but like intent. that like that even though we're virtual friends, like we've been friends, um so thank you, like basically thank you for being here, thank you for letting like watch this unboxing with me, thank you for showing up every Saturday. And it's I feel we all like, especially after 2021, I feel loneliness is a big thing in our that our society is is dealing with. And in some senses I am too. And so it's just a way to build community and like camaraderie among people, like across this beautiful country, and know that you're not in this alone. And I am more than willing to be that forefront person to say, hey, this is happening to me, so that you guys can like relate to that story, or like feel like, hey, if Rochelle is going through this, like I'm not crazy, something's happening. Like I'm so glad I'm not alone. So that's there's my little rant. Okay, so a little background story to me. My husband is the cook, right? He is the cook, and it's one of the main reasons why I was attracted to him when we first met. We met at our hospital. All right, I was his nurse. Like, well, well at that time we were both dating separate people, but that's we met at work. Okay, and when we first started dating, that was one of like, wow, like this, he really knows how to cook. My husband, he is a Marine, and he used his GI Bill to go to the CSI, which is the Culinary Institute of America in. Oh gosh, he's gonna get mad at me for not knowing. I want to say Yountville, but most people know it as Napa. It's like one of the prestigious culinary schools where a lot of like the Michelin star like chefs come out of. So like this man knows how to cook. Okay. Hey Ellen, yes, I think there's two CSIs, culinary or CIAs. Sorry, not CSI. That's the show. CIA, Culinary Institute of America, and it's super cute because recently, my daughter, they were gonna say like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And they had to draw a picture, and she wanted to go to CIA, which is the Culinary Institute of America. So my like, yay for you, like you know nursing, she says she doesn't want to be a nurse, which is fine. Okay. But just like in nursing, there's going to be sick people. And just like a chef, there's going to be hungry people. That's a good, solid career. All right. So, um, thank you so much. I will for sure. Hey, Sylvia, thank you so much for being here. So one of the first things I got was this mini serving spatula. So one thing about Pampered Chef that I loved right away when I saw that is like, okay, mini, like this is what women go, like from like me go goo goo gaga. Like I wouldn't know what I would use this for, but it's so darn cute. Like I want to use it. And if I'm not going to use it, like what can the kids use this for? It's so funny. I show this to my husband. I'm like, babe, look, I got a mini spatula. And he just looks at me and I'm like, I know what you're thinking. I know you're like, what the heck are you going to use this for? Because it's so darn small, right? Thank you. It is in Hudson Valley. Upstate New York, very prestigious. Good to know. So like that would be cool. Like if my daughter like comes into this one in California, which Napa is literally like in my backyard. And then I don't know, do a course over there in New York, right? Then I have a reason to go to New York. Use it for brownies. That's what I thought. I was like, you could do this for cookies. I could see Jonah just using this, like whatever it is, right? Okay, up next is small flexible cutting mat. Okay. Oh, this is actually good. I think where's my scissors? Sorry guys. I'm not used to this packing because 31 just puts them in these baggies. They just open up. I am all about like, I think us women, we need things that are functional and make our life a little easy. So if a mini spatula does it for us, like own it, girl, own it. So this is, oh, it's a set of 3. Okay, first it's like, it's hard. I want to call it plastic. Please correct me, Carmen. But what I love about this, it has measuring tools. You know what? This is like, the nursing in me is like, this is amazing because like it's like picking the different size syringes you want to give for medicine, or it's like choosing like tools to make your job easy. So I could see why this Pampered Chef works. So on this side we have centimeters, and then on this side we have inches, which is great. And we have three different. My daughter is really into cooking, and I'm all about pursuing whatever her mission is. Like this weekend, we're gonna make moon cakes. Like I mentioned, it's Chinese New Year, and moon cakes is a big treat, right? It's a big dessert. We You have to wear red. It One thing about, and I'm not Chinese by trade. You guys know I'm Filipino, okay? Or if you don't know, I'm Filipino. But Asian people, we are like, we're really into superstition. We're really into ancestry. We're really into like the chi, right? The energy. And if there's any way we can control it or like promote good energy, we're all about that, right? And so this year it's the year of the dragon, which is huge in the Chinese culture. And China is like the largest Asian country in Asia. So some of their beliefs spread to different ones. So like in the Philippines, we know about Chinese New Year, and about the different animals. So the dragon is huge. My daughter is a dragon. I'm a rooster, and the dragon, it symbolizes a lot of good luck and prosperity. So if you just take a look, if you know someone who's of Asian descent or Chinese, if they're going to really try and get pregnant this year, or this lunar year, because dragons are, they're good luck. Let's just say that. I want to say my husband's a dragon too. I think he's a dragon. Sadly, I don't know. I think my son, oh God, I think he's a monkey. All right, let's go ahead for these small things. Okay. Oh, spices. I have a Southwestern seasoning kit. Let me know if you've had this before. It looks like it's onion, garlic, pepper, chili pepper, spices, and salt. It's gluten-free, which I appreciate that they do all this. No sugar or preservatives added. I'm all about that. Store in a dry place. So funny thing about me, or whenever I go on a trip, I always get my husband a spice. He loves barbecue, so I always get him like a new rub or a barbecue sauce. He's also big in hot sauce too. So, just for him to try new things whenever like I go to Texas, or when I went to Tennessee for Nashville, I'll try and find like barbecue sauce or like a good rub, just so that he can try it out and experiment with it. So I'm going to give that to him. Are you good? Oh, see, I feel like I'm late to the party when it comes to Pampered Chef, and that's a learning curve for me, because one thing you need to know about yourself, and what I try to share, is you got to really try things, put yourself out there, and don't just close yourself off or deny it. So I will tell you, I was like, you know what, Pampered Chef, I don't know about that. It had to take a good friend, Carmen, to ask me to like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I see her selling it and like promoting it. I'm like, oh, those are cute, but I'm like, I'm not the cook. Like, why would I? Why, I wouldn't know what to do with it. But now that I get my hands on this, I'm like, I'm inspired to use some of these things. I'm gonna find a reason to use that mini spatula. I threw away this. This is a coated knives. All right, what does that mean? Oh, okay. But this is nice. Okay, so I like this. So this is a knife. It's sharp, and then it has a thing. This is a good size. My husband has a super bigger one, which I'm sure he'll appreciate this. And Carmen, feel free to drop anything. If there's any extra perks, this. Everyone, you know what, Stephanie, you are not the first person to say that. Everyone says they love their knives. And who do I know? Like, I didn't know that there was like different rate of knives. I just know what a butter knife is. And then every time I'm cutting meat, cutting bread, cutting something up, I literally do have to ask my husband, like, okay, which knife do I use? Because I will just grab a knife thinking a knife, its functionality is that it cuts. And here I am trying to cut like bread with like a knife like this, which I know now you don't use something like this to cut bread with. And he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, use this knife. I'm like, I don't know. That's, I mean, I know I was like, give me a sick person. Like, give me a sick person, a sick baby. I'll dive in right away. I know what to do. But if you throw me in the kitchen, I'm literally lost. So I didn't know there was so many different things of knives, and I've been hearing a lot about Pampered Chef and their knives. Okay, I got a box here, so I'm gonna open this. Um, Here is a mini mix scraper. Okay, this one is different because it looks like. See, I've never seen anything like this, but apparently this is a good thing too. Um, because I saw a video of you doing it, Carmen. So what? Sorry, dears, I don't need to make all this. So first of all, this thing is very sturdy. I want to say this is like, I don't even know what to call this. Like, it's really hard. So you could put really some oomph into this, but it's like dipped, or like it looks like a spoon, but it's not. It's shaped like this. This part is rubber. Oh, I like that. That's fun. And then I guess it's just a scoop, right? The little cooks are so cute. Knives are very sharp. That's good to know. Come to KC and take him a barbecue tour. I know, absolutely. Susan, you're so welcome. Have a beautiful, blessed weekend, friend. Yeah, if you guys gotta go, thank you so much. Ta-ta to you, bag babe. Drop your questions. This is just gonna be a chit chat back and forth as I unbox this, okay, friends? It is heat safe, 400 degrees, I think. It is your favorite. Yeah, I know. I feel like I see you use this all the time in your stories. I love this. It gives me recipe. Is this recipes? Recipes for success. Oh, good. See, you can start me somewhere or somewhere. Oh, this is nice. I think this is an apron. Is this an apron? Let me know. Is this an apron? This is cute. We can always use aprons here. I'm gonna open it. And I have a few. Oh, yes, it is an apron. All right. Okay, cool. Oh, I like the color too. So it's gray with so this is good because then my son can use this. Right now we have the 31 apron which says sous chef in training, or mommy's future chef, which my daughter uses, and then we have a black one which my husband we can be twins. Yes. Yes, come to KC. Okay. And so now my son has one, which is great. Deanna says all the products are great quality and last. Yeah, and it's funny because I brought a catalog to work, and one of my girlfriends from Georgia, she said I had this casserole dish for like 30 years ago. She said it was the best thing ever, and then she moved she moved to San Francisco. She went to California, and she doesn't know where it went. So she was like, it was a Pampered Chef thing, and she was like, that thing lasted so long that she used it for so many things. Oh, I love this. So this is giving me some ideas. We could start anywhere. I'm a very visual person. One thing that I love already about this, not only is it like, I feel like it's on a piece of paper that is porous, meaning like if I got food on it, it's okay. I love the QR code because, again, you can always scan it with your iPad and cook along. I'm a visual person. And then it already tells me the ingredients. I love that it's all on one sheet and I'm not having to flip, because that's one of my things is I'm one of those that needs to read everything. I'm letting you know I have a story about that. Um, and I have this. Oh, 15 budget friendly uh, meals. Okay, and then we have more. We have a sweet basil rub. We just talked about this. Oh my gosh, see, now I'm gonna get my husband into Pampered Chef. I think he thinks it's too cutesy, but let's change his mind about that. And then this big thing right here. I heard a lot of good things about this. This is the medium pizza stone. When I got this box, I was like, why is it so heavy? First of all, I was surprised how big it was because I thought it was just like one or two spatulas and some paperwork. But I was pleasantly surprised, and I'm so happy I get to open this with you guys because I was excited, even though my husband's like, what are you talking about? I think this is the thing that my friend Stacy, she's gonna grab one of these. Oh my gosh, this is heavy. Holy guacamole. Oh, I think my husband would like this. So this is a pizza stone, super heavy. I like the color. I was hearing that you don't like my friend from Georgia, Stacy. She says, yeah, with this one you don't wash it. And not only can you use it with pizza, but you can use it with dinner rolls. Um, and like I think I saw in the picture somebody we did like cinnamon twists. I'm not too sure. Oh yeah, I remember another girl at work was saying, yeah, it helps crust. Gets the crust crispy. I was like, oh, who does not like a crispy crust? I'm like, I didn't know that it's the stone or whatever dish you put it on that helps with it. So again, I may be sounding silly, but I told you straight up, I am nowhere in the kitchen. Um, you know, like the best thing that my husband and I he tells me to do is just to chop things. He literally has to tell me like what to add. During Thanksgiving, I'm making the honey glaze. I'm making the ham glaze. I'm making the cakes. I'm chopping stuff, but he does all the big stuff like the prime rib, the ham, the turkeys, whatever big stuff, because Lord knows I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to that. And like he just magically pours anything. Like I said, give me a sick kid, give me a sick adult. I'm gonna dive in. I'm always ready. Like I'm never afraid to dive in. Like and my eyes and my awareness is always out there too. I don't know, maybe some God is setting me up for something. But I know my husband, like there was someone who needed CPR, like Home Depot when he before we met, and like he was the one who administered CPR on that man. I'm like, somebody was looking out for that man because you were nearby to do all that. But kitchen, not so much. So this is good. I'm gonna see what we can do with this. Oh my gosh. And the thing is, my husband already has a lot of gadgets. One thing being married to a man who knows how to cook, like I already know what to get him. I just go to Costco, buy the latest gadget, and he's so happy with it. Now I got to figure out where to put all these things. So that's I think that's my haul. I don't know. I don't see anything else in here. I hope I'm not mixed. I hope I'm not. I hope let me see. I got a medium stone, a coated chef's knife. Hey guys, did you hear that? I'm a chef now because I have this with an apron. It's official. Flexible cutting mat. Oh, adjustable measuring spoon set. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my gosh, guys, there's more. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, adjustable spoon, garlic press. Oh, this is nice. Okay, so this is I see what this is. I appreciate this one. I like it flat because that way you can store it easily. So this is like measuring I don't know if you guys can see the numbers on there. But one says this is going to be interesting. Oh, I can move. Can I move this thing? Oh, I see. Lord Jesus, help me. You pull this back and that's how much you want it. It was just like my I'm thinking you're gonna pour it in here. And I said, how are they gonna know if it's 1 teaspoon or 2 teaspoon based on where it's gonna land? No, Rochelle, flip it over and actually use the device. So yes, okay. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not afraid to make myself silly. That's what life is all about. You gotta put yourself out there. How else are you gonna learn? And look at me. You guys just watched me learn something about tools. And this is the garlic press. Filipinos, we are big on garlic, okay? We love garlic in everything. Oh, I don't think my husband has this yet. He might be impressed by this. I think he has a garlic chopper. Garlic was one of the first things I learned how to chop when I met him because we use it in everything. And I really had a fun time because, you would take the knife and then you would smash it, and then like you take away all I want to call it skin, but the outside, and then you just go like this. You go like a seesaw, and I was like, oh, I felt so fancy doing that in the kitchen. But now you got this thing where you, ooh, oh, is this a little spoon? Like, is this to help with remove the husk or the outer layer? I'm assuming so. This is very, it's hard. It's hard plastic, and I'm assuming that's it needs to be hard so it can remove the stuff. You guys, this Pampered Chef, this is made by women. I could tell. I can tell. Or at least it's made for women. Okay, so the little spoon goes there. The scraper are the bombs for so many things. Okay, I love the measuring spoon saves space in the drawer. Yes, I was saying that because the ones that we have, it's the traditional like it's like little spoons and but this is flat, which I appreciate. So I guess you put it in there and then you press it and then ta-da, right? I love that. So it's mindful of space and storage concerns, which is true because, like I said, my husband, he has so many gadgets that, um, and it's not just simple gadgets, like it's main gadgets. Like I bought him a sausage maker. I bought him a a grinder. So we actually make our own fresh ground beef here, um, which helps because then we just go to Costco and you buy whatever in bulk, and then you can make fresh ground beef whenever he's making sausage patties in the morning. If you guys are have been to Hawaii, something called loco moco, which is like my son's favorite. Loco moco is a beef patty over rice. You have a dippy egg on top with brown gravy. And then also if we make tacos, again, the grinder. What else does he make the ground beef with? When we make smash burgers, so smash burgers, we have of course a huge, is it brickstone, birchstone, whatever. But my husband makes these amazing burgers because he mixes the meat. He does like a little bit. He does a chuck and a ribeye. I want to say he grounds them both and then he mixes them together. So the hamburger meat is super fatty. That's what it was, but it's good. All right. So I got the mini spatula, the Southwest seasoning, and then this box. All right, friends. Thank you so much for Blackstone. Thank you so much. I knew it. I knew it, right? I hope it's entertaining. And like I said, I don't mind sharing what my lack of. I'm not gonna. I mean, we have all our strengths. We literally do. And I tell people, yeah, I might not be great in the kitchen, but when you come into the ER and you or your loved one is like on the brink, like you want me as your nurse. Like that's and if you don't know, that's how I got my name, Rockstar, because that's what one of my nursing friends he gave me that nickname working in the ER, like, hey, Rockstar, like, come do this code with me, hey, Rockstar, because I was just such a rock star nurse. So that's my strength. Right, go Niners, right? Yeah, you know what, maybe I should do a video of my husband unboxing this. Like, let's see what a chef. And my husband, he, like, again, one thing like, opposites attract, right? I'm the fluffy lovey, like, everything's okay, world peace, let's put positive rainbows. I'm like, you know clouds and sparkly dust everywhere, where my husband's like more on like black or white. He's like, he doesn't want to sugarcoat stuff. He's like, yeah, I'm not going to use this, or like, and I'm like, well, let's explore. Maybe you can try and use it. Like, what about you if you give it a try? So he will be super like blunt about that. All right, bag babes, y'all have a blessed weekend. Thank you so much, Terry G. Deanna, you have a beautiful weekend. Thank you so much for grabbing the last 6 squares. I'm going to send you guys the finalized details of this. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel and supporting me on socials. A lot of fun stuff are happening on Facebook and on Instagram. So if you haven't been following me there, follow me. The digital agency has launched. I'm thinking about. I'm working on getting my parents. I have the first episode recorded. I'm going to work on a second episode and then start getting that out. Just because I need to do it. Like, I saw my mom yesterday and it just makes me sad. Oh gosh, I said I was gonna say bye, but let me share this one little story with you guys. If you didn't see my stories on Thursday, my mom had to get a procedure on Wednesday. If you don't know, my mom, her liver is failing and failing like literally, and the liver is a big filtering organ. So we put stuff in our body. The liver disperses the nutrients to where it needs to go, and then the body either absorbs those nutrients or we excrete it through urine or poop, right? um and so when the liver is broken, guess what? The assembly line doesn't work, so everything is backing up, and one of the things that back up is fluid. So my mom's stomach was getting huge, so you go for a procedure where we say tap it, where you know they they put a needle, and then sorry, this is too graphic for some of you guys, but and then they attach it to a bottle, and the bottle has a suction, and so they basically suck all the water out. So long story short, my mom had to go on Wednesday, and I couldn't be there. I was working, but my brother, being the man that he is, stepped up. He's like, you go to work. Don't use your sick time. I'll work from home. My brother has an amazing job where he's allowed to do that. And so I was just feeling a lot of guilt as a daughter, as a nurse. Like, how can I provide procedure care to my patients literally while my mom is having like the same procedure getting done? And I can't be there? So I just focused on work. And later, my mom, she videoed me saying, like, hey, we're done. And guess what? Here's my nurse. She says she knows you. And I said, what? I'm like, because my mom's at a different hospital. She doesn't work in the same hospital. She has a complete, totally medical service. And so I see who it is. And literally, I start to cry because it's one of my coworkers. So my friend Angelique, she's a nurse, but most nurses do that here. They work at several hospitals, right? It's a skill set that's in demand. So I literally worked with her on Tuesday, and then Wednesday, she was working at the other hospital, and she was my mom's nurse. And I was just like, oh my, I texted her right away. I was like, oh my God, like I couldn't be there, but knowing that she's with a nurse that I trust and I know, literally know, not like, oh, I know her, but I know her work ethic, I know her nursing skill. Shoot, I trained her, like that just gave me so much love and comfort that, he's watching me, he's watching over my mom's journey, so I just wanted to share with you guys that. So I was saying I saw my mom yesterday to see how she was doing. She wanted me to look at her wound, and I said, Mom, it's time to take the bandage out. Okay, don't leave it on. Like 48 hours is enough because you need it to breathe. But she's just not looking like, from someone who knows what she looks like at her best, it's really hard to watch. And the easy part is to avoid it, meaning like not to visit her, not to see her. But I need to push that away, and like, so I think I'm going to try and like visit more with my mom, and just hang out with her, because like I would really be mad at myself if I didn't at least attempt to try, or always push it off next year, next week, next month. Like she's literally like declining, and like you're telling me next week, So that's my little story. So thank you guys for all your good thoughts and your prayers. And I share that with you to know that, like, maybe this is your season in life where you're caring for you know, your ill parents, and at the same time raising children. And I can safely say, like, my kids are 8 and 11. They're okay right now. Like, if I need to step back so that I can spend more time with my mom, they'll be okay with that. You know what I mean? So that, like, my mom's been in my life my entire life, right? Literally, she's the one who birthed me. And so if I have to spend a few hours away from children, they can totally understand that. I can understand that. Like, hey, this is where my time is going to be allotted to. Like, I raised you guys, I breastfed y'all, I gave you diapers. You guys can feed yourself now. Heck, you have dad here. Let me focus on building that connection with my mom, so that, when the time comes, because it's gonna come, um, I can confidently say I have closure with it, and just, helping with that process when the time comes and beyond. Let's just say that, right? Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, time with you will make her day. Absolutely. Yeah, I saw my dad too. My dad was out. He's like, go visit your mom, hang out with your mom, talk to your mom. And he was saying like she's kind of like um her mental state, like I don't even know if it's dementia. Like I don't know if it's dementia or she's tired. I don't know if her electrolytes are all like messing because her liver's not functioning, and it does do that. Like if you have too much of this stuff, it does make you you're not at your best. Your brain is not getting the supply it needs to function at its peak. But I noticed she is like when I'm asking her a question, it's not connecting basically. So he always has to remind me like, be gentle on your mom. Like she's not all there. So if she has to repeat herself, let her. Don't get upset with her. Don't be. And I'm like, okay, thanks, Dad. Right. Paula says, hugs. I have been there and it's very difficult, but spend the time. Model the behavior for your children as they too will be there someday. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Paula. Ammonia, absolutely. Thank you for that reminder. And that's what it is. That's what parenting is modeling. Yes, the ammonia level does, if it's super high, it does make you really altered. All right, friends. On that note, y'all have a beautiful, blessed day. Enjoy sunshine if there is any sunshine in your neck of the wood. Enjoy this weekend. Have a blast if you're doing anything for Super Bowl, and then good luck to all the square players here. I will see y'all in the next video, and ta-ta for now. Stay blessed. Okay, be good, do good. Stay. Oh my gosh, like I'm a little off here because I'm like a little bit emotional, right? Okay, be kind, do kind, stay kind. The world needs kindness. Right. Be kind. Wear your red today. Happy New Year. Happy Lunar New Year to all. Take care, y'all. Ta ta for now. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.